problem.
Looks like
Death to our enemy!
Sweet redemption. Mo, Ixie, on.
There will come to spend. Madico. I need to try something else.
Blood. Mo, Ixie.
Don't count me out yet!
I can scarcely believe it.
Dan.
Mo, Ixie, on.
That must hurt.
Milani, per me Repubblice.
Mo, Ixie, on.
Can do.
was about as useful as a bump on a pickle. Mo, Ixie,
As one.
Death to our enemy!
believe it.
My great hall stands open for all who would pay fealty to their beloved king. Why are you here? Welcome. You have proved yourself more polite than most. I will humor you. For time. You have my permission to continue. King Wingaro Owaturi I. You've heard of me, of course. Haven't you? None in the royal family bear the name Onikaza, and a woman has not held the throne for 50 years. If there lives a queen by such a name, hers must be a small nation indeed. Or I say I haven't heard of it. A fine joke. My kingdom is Ukaizo. The jewel of the Deadfire. No, of Aora, a city so magnificent it draws the jealous eyes of all the world's great civilizations. It will make a fine inheritance for my many daughters. No sons. Not any longer. I had a boy once. A Danke Owaturi III, named for his grandfather, and his grandfather's grandfather. He was a fine boy, a happy boy. The best son a father could ask for. But I will speak no more of him. Let his memory rest, I say. Look around you. Is my hall not the picture of power? Do you not drown in luxury? As I said, the jewel of Aora. Ada, my boy, you've returned to me. But how does this terrible place cage you too? My boy, check your eyes. The Waturi clan reigns the Deadfire. Ukaizo's bounds stretch the breadth of the world. We're at the height of our power. No! No, this cannot be! The foreigners have tricked you, I say! This is... you! Do not disrespect me with lies, boy! You speak truly? My people still make their home in Deadfire. When the bearded Outlander and his cabal arrived in Ukaizo, they offered glory, strength, growth, and asked so little in return. My council warned me against allying with them. I called them cowards. All that mattered to me was the extent of our reach. Endless expansion. Security for the Wana. A legacy none could match. I say, it was my weakness they exploited. I believed I could stand against the tide of time. The tide that wears down even the hardest stone to sand. And my arrogance doomed us all. When did my son grow wiser than his father? I say, you became a man while my back was turned. Perhaps it is time. I say I am ready to be free of this guilt. If you are willing to release me to a new life. Thank you.
Real quiet now.
You have resurfaced. You bear the ancient king like a babe in arms, mewling and pathetic. You flaunt eternal laws and endanger yourself in the process. I advise greater caution going forward. I see some spirit stuff clings to you. You intend to make your way below then? I swore an oath. I must guard the way. An oath all the more crucial if you fail. Once you descend, you will be much closer to the Void's heart. There's no returning from that place. Are you certain of your course? May the gods favor you. Give the beast a few new holes for me.
You came courting oblivion. Remarkable. You've sucked from the ruined realms that echo in this empty place, glutted yourself upon their entropy, as I did once. It matters not. Nothing matters. I shall claim your essence and use it to escape this place. Why wouldn't I? Would you not, were you trapped here? Would you not strive to escape this monotonous void? You witnessed the pull of this place. I cannot escape its gravity. Not without more essence. I've taken what I dare from the echoes. Despite their resilience, they remain victims of this place. In the eldest manner, via consumption. The relic shall contain your spirit, shielding it against the white void. You shall survive, after a fashion.
It's always the glowing ones that cause the trouble, ain't it?
I sense dozens, perhaps hundreds of minds contained within that.
The anchor. It persists here, when all other things decay to dust. I came here for it. An object of such potency that it defies the deified. My own protection. They destroy that which threatens their dominion as they did those who came before me. As they would have you, had you not cast yourself into this void. My elders, when I was yet young, 3 dragons of inimitable prowess ruled these seas. So impressive were they that the gods enlisted them in defending their great working. The elders accepted, and then they vanished. The gods had betrayed them, entrapped them, murdered them. Years, decades, it matters not. Centuries. I expected a century, but not multiple. You ask why I do not allow myself to die? Are you so eager to meet your own end, knowing that nothing awaits beyond? I will happily introduce you, if you so desire. No. So long as will persists, so too does life. Tell me then, little kith, what you would have me do. What would your wisdom demand of me? You said it has been centuries. I tell you, it has felt like so much longer. I died the moment I passed into the beyond. Everything since has been futile. I am so very, very tired.
What we have here is a creature that ought to learn to forgive itself. Get that sorted out, and you can move on with a clear conscience.
I think I had this nightmare once.
Yes. Well done.
Sakes alive! This place sure as hell ain't the gentle promise of Gon's reaping, is it? I bet we're at the very heart of Reamer Gon's void.
This imagery, Do you think Remergon chose it? Or did it predate him? Or perhaps our expectations determine our perception of this place? I'm not usually staring directly into the inevitable ending of all things. I may have misunderstood what I wanted. I am scientist enough to recognize and admit when I've erred. Many scholars and scientists have difficulty reconciling the dogma of the gods with the unbiased approach demanded by our studies. Science and history alike, however, bear out the philosophy of Remergond. Everything decays, everything ends. The beast of winter cleanses all. You pursue a mad god across a foreign sea, at risk from pirates, wilder, and monsters of the deep. Do you merely seek vengeance, or do you believe you do the god's will? How beneficent. Let us carry on, before this place saps our will.
You there! You! Don't suppose you, know the way? Only the Beast of Winter can provide respite. Yes, sweet release!
I presume the release you speak of is the dissolution of the soul?
Yes, release and annihilation. The winds will eat you with time, sure, but the beast makes it quick. Chop! Chop! To the Beast of Winter. Only the Beast of Winter can provide us the respite we're looking for. Then take me with you. You can take me with you, right? To the beast, I mean? Or maybe further?
Are all your ghost friends this chatty? Maybe not knowing is better.
Truly? Thank you kindly, good soul. Thank you.
Good Lord alive! This wind'll reap you sure as gone sharpened sickle.
There. Okay.
Better run!
Ixie, honest.
Forth to battle.
I think that's beyond me.
You're mine!
Nah, didn't work. Mowing Ixie honest. I can scarcely believe it. Mowing Ixie honest.
The dragon is gone, and none of her taint remains to mar the relic. Good. Now you stand within my innermost domain, a realm from which none may return. I cannot permit a soul that has felt the chill of the white void to leave this plane. But I would strike a compromise. You may return to the mortal realm in recompense for what you have done. But within you will bide my chime. And when you die, your soul will enter the white void. This realm is governed by immutable laws, and I will not bend them to suit you. You have your choice. Accept my chime, or remain here. So be it.
There. Away.
Death to Warren!
It does nothing. I can scarcely believe it. I'm good and stuck. Yeah? Come now, step into the light.
Come on! Death to our enemies!
Yeah? Mow with Ixie almonds.
Weapon's no good to me. What happened?
Mow with Ixie almonds. Bright blue liquid drips from the beast's wounds. Gobs of spit fall from its mouth. As you watch, a piece of its rotting carcass tumbles to the floor. The howling winds resolve into deep, resounding laughter that echoes within your ribs.
You do amuse, Watcher. The others have that much right.
The beast's eyes glow. The light flickers, then strengthens. And the creature's wounds slowly knit themselves together. The beast stands without effort, and a cyclone of snow rises behind it. The storm grows, crackling like a bivouac, and a howl rises with it. With a feather-light touch, the storm bears you upwards toward a shimmering tear in the sky. Through the tear, you catch a flickering, indistinct shape you vaguely recognize as the Altar of Decline. Remergond expels you from his realm.
Can you stop the sun from rising? Farewell, Watcher of Cadnua.
The cyclone thrusts you through the portal and back into your body. Your limbs are stiff, having suffered the frigid winds of the breach for quite some time. Rime grows across the breach, bolstered by the frigid winds of the beyond. Soon, the heavy coating of ice has covered the portal entirely, though faint glimmers of light still shine beneath its surface. You can no longer sense the tug of the white void. The breach is closed at last. Most intriguing. I wonder if the other gods have blessed similar relics.
Diverus. If that elf's soul is still around to see what you did to her body, I do not believe a prayer will make her feel any better.
You returned, Dusk Speaker. Harbinger's watch shuddered as if wounded. What occurred at the Wheatmouth? You truly were the Beast of Winter himself? And the dragon? What became of the dragon? You jest. The beast's truly gone? And the Wheatmouth? Then we have time. Remergund has not finished with us, brothers and sisters. We must prepare the way, for winter always returns.
Uh-huh.
You return! Is it too much to hope that you do so bearing fluid from a rhyme construct? Fantastic! I can mix it into the first batch immediately. What? Is it? Well, hardly surprising. All things end. What matter if some sooner than others? Fackloggery! Excuse me, I must add this immediately. Here, lad. Drink deeply. To the Beast of Winter.
This is, it's certainly something. Spicy, yet sweet. Oh, it's, the colors. Sweet oblivion, Ivar dear. I think you've got something here. Is it... I feel a bit as if I'm in a long ship on a mad sea. God!
Not entirely unexpected. Still, he seemed to enjoy it. For a time.
How are you again? I hope the pilgrims have not been too much trouble to you. Was there something else you wanted to know? You killed them? All of them? So many. Foolish Brise. You asked the Dusk Speaker. What did you expect? Here. I've not much coin, but you've done as I've asked, so it's yours. No. When you did your bloody work atop the flow, did you see a woman, about 30 winters my senior, with skin matching mine and hair the color of butter? Sure, that makes sense. I mean, she probably wasn't there. I just asked because... Still, I suppose it's a good thing for the Watch, you ending the Pilgrim threat. Ares, my sister, she was always... well, she believed. Truly believed. In a way that I never have. Not that the gods were real. Obviously Rimmergant exists. But that doesn't mean we've taken the right lessons from him, or interpreted them correctly. Ares was always surer. She's smart. Incredibly smart. Always very interested in souls and machines and the like. But she was also very, very... convinced. I've wasted enough of your time. I doubt Ares is still alive after all this time. But it would have been nice to have known. For certain. Thacklaut, Duskspeaker. And farewell.
That one reminds me of myself at her age. Not quite clever enough to realize how clever she is. Nor half clever enough to realize how much cleverer she'll need to be. Shall we carry on, Duskspeaker?
Not a problem.
I know where this is going.
There. Okay.
Already on it.
Milan!
Over there. I don't think so. This thing isn't doing the job.
I know that smell. Beer and furs and fires. It's been a long time since a harbinger made it over the top of the berg. Oh no. Don't tell me she's fallen in with the rest of those fools. The harbingers are too soft to worship the beast properly. Me and the other pilgrims found a new faith here, at the top of the berg. A faith that made us strong. It was only a matter of time before they hired someone to stop us. I'll bet the harbingers can't stand how deliciously miserable we are. I'm casting off this putrid mortal body of mine and trading it in for something better. By hammering my soul into this wretched instrument, I can become the guardian this temple deserves. It took our best climbers and their scouting bears, but we summited the berg. The things we saw at the top. Even now, my mind is bending around the vision of it. You don't walk away from a climb like that untouched. Prove how easily an outsider like you misses the point. A construct feels nothing but duty. When simple instructions are your world, pride and self are carved off like glacial ice. Sacrifice and emptiness rule in the white void. It is my honor to give everything I have, everything I am, for the glory of the beast. This place has shown me wonders, and I have no plans to leave. I've seen serpents made of ice encircle the moon. I've seen colors beyond our perception ribbon across the stars. I'm a changed woman, asleep no longer. This bloated husk of mine is bound for the worms, but my soul is made for eternal service. Worry not. In time, I will have forgotten everything. This place has shown I'm a changed woman. Worry not. In time.
Need a hand?
You here to pull your weight? Or this place has shown I'm a changed woman. Asleep no longer. This bloated husk of mine is bound for the worms, but my soul is made for eternal service. I hate my limitations, my hungers, my frailty. The beast can suck my marrow and discard me. This is true perfection. Maybe I'm guilty of hoping for something I'm not. But there is no room for hope in the beast's clutches, is there? I'll leave this berg to the beast then. Maybe I'll make my way down and shout some sense into the dumb harbingers.
Perfectly fine. Can do.
At least the Harbingers make good beer. I needed a hearty stout.
Duskspeaker! Ares returned to us! Everyone else wanted to fill her with arrows, but I managed to talk them down. Still, she's not quite the elf I remember. I wonder what happened out there.